basic chain, basically. So
Oh god,
it's
that
a
looks
3-hit chain
extremely fucked.
where you can do light or you can do heavy at any time in the chain. So super versatile. You can press buttons and they're gonna do something.
So that's
in your chain.
Kensei side light,
For your
lobbing a
light
top
starter,
light and
for
radar
your light
finisher heavy.
chain, the light finisher is undodgeable. So
Oh no, it's actually
you see
just
Asura
Kensei
here trying
lights.
to dodge. Not gonna have any of that.
And
Boom.
radar finisher.
All right. And then we've got the light combo. So basically, if you land your first light and you do a second light in the same stance, you're going to get that second light guaranteed in any stance that you did. As long as it's the same stance twice, boom, get your combo, and then you get to your finisher. So you can see pop, pop, light.
That looks very satisfying.
So that's one of the shortcuts that Stefan was talking about earlier. This way. Next, we've got the heavy chain, which is, as the name implies, 3 heavies, and your third heavy as uninterruptible stance. And it has, I wouldn't be surprised if it has like one of the best trajectories in the game. So you want to use this in group fights, tag like 3 people in the opposite team,
I mean,
get some kills.
You're probably not gonna reach the third heavy, but...
And trade, but
Alright.
You'll be pretty damn happy you used it. And then the next video shows off that, you can do heavy, light, heavy, freeform chain.
Oh god.
Go nuts, press buttons.
He literally has Highlander's voice
got
line.
The next video, which shows off that you can also zone attack into light and heavy. So the zone attack has a 360 trajectory that comes out super fast. So again, you can try to option select someone with that, and then turn the tables and get to your finisher and get the kill.
But it's
And,
not
we
super
finish it
fast,
off with
600
the third
milliseconds,
option
right?
for
It's funny that he
finishers,
has
which is the kick,
Highlander's Celtic curse,
which
basically.
leads into a guaranteed heavy. It's a specific follow-up that can execute. So we've got the whole package, right?
So you actually legitimately in-law copied Highlander's kick and Celtic curse.
As the 1v1 kit, and then you've got the heavy finisher that's an interruptible stance for your.
I mean,
group
that
fight
is like
scenarios,
his
or
theme,
if
right?
you wanna
But
do a big brain play, or
yeah, it's interesting.
Troll your opponent. You can try to feint that.
He already
guard
looks
break if you think he's gonna dodge.
a lot more interesting than Warmonger.
And, that also works in a 1v1, but mostly you're gonna want to use it in group fights. And that takes care of the regular chain. We can move on to the specials. So you've got your Griffin's Shove, which is a back and guard break input. Great opener, basically, for any other character that has that kind of opener.
Loving is gonna be a bit jealous.
And if you go to the next video, you'll see that it goes directly into your light and then to your finishers. So basically, you land your shove, there you go. You've got your mix-up with the finisher where you want to be. So it feels great to use.
Yeah, it looks actually very interesting. I think I'm definitely gonna play this character.
Yeah, so if it whiffs,
Looks
you have a link
very interesting.
to your second heavy. So if you've got a Jormungand, basically.
But his moves do look choppy, I have to say.
Sorry, Helm Cleaver.
That looks super choppy.
So the Helm Cleaver.
It looks terrible.
Excellent.
Oh god.
Helm Cleaver.
But what do you expect,
super
right?
long range. You can delay it a lot. So you can you dodge forward and you wait for like 600 ms and you can still press light. Expecting it?
He actually says Shine.
And if you go to the next video, you'll see that your dodge forward light is
the power of God and
directly to
enemy
your
on his
finisher.
side.
So, oh my god, I said it again. Sorry. Helm Cleaver.
Oh my god.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good, right? They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dodge forward light.
all right.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna talk.
Yeah, whatever.
But does that bounce on
so
block?
we're gonna
That's
go
the
to the
question.
Mind Cleaver next. Mind Cleaver is on a heavy input. It has ridiculous range. You can be in a group fight, minding
God.
your own business, and then you see that external indicator pop up, and you're like, "What is this? Is this a plane?" Go for it. So you can go light combo, heavy feint, dodge forward, do your Mind Cleaver, get that roll,
Huh?
feel good about yourself, and then you can do your heavy finisher. Next video is the Soul Cleaver.
Alright.
So you've got side dodge attacks as well. That are
those
on
are
heavy
JJ's
inputs,
finishers, right?
As well. They will... Actually, I'm not going to stop there. Boom. Go to the next video.
They aren't faintable.
Sick.
Probably, right?
So, boom. Super, lots of dodge frames on it.
No, they
so
aren't
it's gonna be
faintable.
super useful to dodge, you know, anything that comes your way.
And it's a
Then
dodge heavy,
you
oh
turn the
god.
tables again,
That is
you've got your finisher
going to be
because it's a shortcut.
super annoying.
So, kick, light undodgeable, mix up, super threatening.
It's a non-guard breakable dodge heavy, I guess.
So maybe if I could sum up so far, we've got a sick mix.
We really didn't need any more of those.
Kick or undodgeable light.
Finisher damage looks super insane. He deals 28 damage with the kick, or what, 30 with the undodgeable.
Okay, because the next one's not even
And
a
it's
shortcut though. But
true
let's keep
50-50.
going. So you've got the dauntless chase, which is not a shortcut to your finishers, by the way. That's your sprint.
Sprint attack looks fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
all
I'm
good.
perfectly
It's all
set.
good. It's gonna come. It's gonna come soon. The timing wasn't there, but I liked where you were headed, Stefan. We'll keep going.
But yeah, his finisher mix-up looks crazy, actually.
So, sprint attack. It's gonna flip your opponent over, and
I mean, with
what's the
Black
next
Prior,
one?
he
Oh,
only
yeah, okay.
gets,
So if you
what,
put the next one
16,
exactly,
17 or 16 damage off of his bash,
you're
but he
gonna
gets
get
28.
frame great way to start the fight, and it does some decent damage, right? I think it's like 10 damage or something. So,
Decent
it's not
damage,
like
10 damage.
And then we've got the next video, which showcases, you know, another situation where you'll be in a group fight, guys not paying attention.
Which will be happening
attention
constantly.
to you. You've got the Highlander on the side. Oh, he sees the opportunity. Boom, top heavy. There's your gang setup. Obviously, the attack is blockable and parryable, so you're gonna have to find the right opportunity. But when you do,
If that acts like,
opportunities there.
if you can
Next, we
confirm it
move
out
to the
of
next,
counter guard break,
shortcut to
it's
the
probably
finishers.
better than Highlander's
is,
Impale,
Stefan set
I'd
it
say.
up beforehand.
You get a link directly to your finishers. So,
So,
someone for a wall
32 damage
and
was
boom, there
that
you go.
punish.
You've got your free heavy finisher.
That seems completely
into
fine to me,
reset.
that's not
So,
busted
the
at all.
maximum damage there. Next, we've got the Ironclad Tactician.
32
So,
damage.
that's a little something Griffin cooked up
This
for
character
us, where if
looks
he parries an attack, and he does
a little too much in
while
damage
parrying,
department
so in this case, a light,
already.
he's going to gain uninterruptible stance.
If
on
it's
it.
like what I
So
think
you
is
all know
like.
those situations like, yeah, finally got the kill, and then you get interrupted by your that other Jormungandr, pesky Jormungandr, who designed this character. You can get it because you're just going to trade away with the uninterruptible
Oh my
stance,
goodness.
and that feels great.
The self-roast.
What else can you do next? You can also do
The JJ
your
zone.
zone attack. That
But it's
will be
blockable and hyper
also
armored.
Uninterruptible stance. Is that like? Did I?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, there you go. And so that's gonna be great.
I
for,
don't
again,
know
you
if I
getting
like
that
the
kill that
hyper
you
armor
couldn't have had
follow-ups,
before, and
honestly.
even
That
maybe a
just
second
seems
one,
like
in a
it
highlight
dumps
reel
down
to
the complexity of
clip
brawls.
that shit. Opportunity
There's no mind
is
gain after
obviously,
parry.
You know, you're
Or
you're
not
heavy.
that much. Oh my god.
Throw that heavy out. Someone tries to interrupt you, he's gonna get tagged, and then you can get another double kill into execution.
That has hyper
If
armor
someone
as
ever does
well.
that, I hope it's gonna be on Reddit so that I can save it and keep it.
If you can get into his
Nice.
chains, then he looks pretty insane.
This is
This is gonna be on that one. You can see 30 damage.
Does he
coming
just
from
say
the side
Sakura?
heavy,
Is that a For Honor reference? 30 to 23.
So, I mean,
It depends
honestly,
on what the
feels super
cooldown's
good.
like.
It has a short cooldown, so you can use it often.
Oh,
You know, you want to call
well
down that
then
guy that has
it's
revenge.
gonna be quite strong,
You want to
but
try to save your ally that's being pummeled by a
we
bad
all
guy.
expected that.
So in a lot of situations where you can save your teammates, it feels great.
Well, I hope it's
you
not
know,
just
as
a better
support
soothing
character,
mist.
there aren't too many in the game, but Griffin definitely has that niche covered.
And you can imagine if there was this third or fourth character, like they would get heals as well in there.
Yeah, exactly. So the more allies you have around, the more healing you're gonna give. Well, it doesn't scale. It's the same amount for everyone. So we got Draconite Bolt shown up here, which is the Knight-inspired feat. It's going to
Alright.
throw a crossbow arrow, and if it hits an opponent, triggers an AoE from that location that will heal all of your allies. The ultimate,
I mean, what it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like an extra gank into, right? Oh, that looks really cool.
All right. Oh my god.
Love these sound effects.
I don't know if you're gonna hear it. I don't know if you're gonna hear it. Like hats off.
They will hear it, and they'll hear you.
I mean, it depends what the healing's like and what the cooldown's like, really.
Hats off for, you know,
how strong it'll be.
We could see with this, like if you could end a fight with this, that'd be sick. I hope it happens, and you could clip it, and then Benjamin, you could show it to your kids again.
Tier 4s already end fights constantly. Said, it's not interesting.
I mean, soup transitions that may be easier from one hero to another.
Lawbringer.
Yeah, definitely. I think Kensei players are gonna be comfortable with this hero, especially for you know, the huge trajectories that halberd. Honestly, that heavy finisher, Kensei is shaking in his boots. It's very threatening.
The Albany cosplayers are going to be uncomfortable with this hero.
These are kind of similar, so I think the transition there will be nice. If you like to lane, this is a good character for you. If you like to be either controlling the group fight or kind of like on the outskirts supporting the group fight, there's a lot of opportunity there. And then, I mean, that mix-up is super scary when you end up in the 1v1s too, so there's quite a lot of option as a player, I think, which is cool.
That's awesome. I guess my last question is based off of the fact that you have this new character that's going to be supporting people. How does that impact team composition? I mean, you know, obviously, you know, high-level gameplay, it turns out to be, you know, a lot about how do you make the best kind of composition between the heroes and to complete each other and make sure that you have the deadliest combo when you're in a situation where you're trying to finish off a fight or just control points and stuff like that. So how do you see this hero's introduction kind of shaping that landscape and you know, to Clarissa's you know, work with the Dominion series and stuff like that? Do you see this a character that can impact that type of high level gameplay, and even not even just high level, just regular gameplay?
Yeah, definitely. I think Griffin is like the epitome of hybrid. Like, he is the true hybrid. I think he can pretty much be decent and good in any role. So basically, he's got the support thing. That's one of his main strengths, but not everyone has that. He's going to be good for team fights. It's going to be great at laning. Just smash that heavy button and you kill like 20 minions. And he's going to be good for healing points, holding points, because of all the maneuverability option he has and the huge trajectories that kind of keep people at bay. So I think these are going to be his main strong points.
Well, that's awesome. Guys, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk about all of this great stuff that has to do with Griffin. For those of you who are joining the stream a little bit later, this is the Year 4 Season 4 Mayhem stream, and we've got a brand new hero in Griffin, a glorious beard, and a glorious moveset, as we can tell. Guys, thank you so much, and we hope you enjoyed your time on the show. Did you?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for inviting. I'll be back anytime.
Yeah, and you were a pro. I got to say it, Benjamin, you killed it. You killed it real good. So, all right, well, we'll be right back for testing grounds with, well, again, Stefan is going to be there, and JC. Again, thank you, guys, and we'll be right back after this.
And where do they come up with this stuff? I swear. Like, tell me, do you actually buy these? Because I don't. I really want unique ones, but can't have everything.